afternoon baseball here on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Minnesota Twins.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this game's going to be a slugfest. I mean, to me, the key might be getting in that bullpen first. Who scores early? Who's able to get in that pen and just continue to keep the pressure on the other club?
Jim Katz gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. Look, he's one of the young guns in the league, and he continues to learn. It seems like every outing I watch him, he gets better. He's learned his craft in the major leagues, and he's growing up right in front of us.
Digging in, Dick Landry. He will lead this one off today.
For Kansas City, shortstop Dick Landry.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Lays off 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
First offering on its way. Willie Wilson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys. You're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box now, George Brett, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Squared that one up just a little late.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw goes over to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Bo Jackson. He enters play, hitting in the 260s for the year. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners are at first and third with none out. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. From the stretch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there was a prime example.
Batting sixth.
In now,
Right fielder,
Hal McRae.
McRae.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. Allen fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 26.
Striding into the box, number 26. He stands in for the first time in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Olivo has a beat on it. 2 gone.
Batting eighth, the catcher,
stepping into the
13.
box, Salvador Perez. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but that'll land foul. Strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Now this was crazy. He throws a fastball by him, then he comes back with an off-speed pitch. My question is, why are you speeding up his bat?
Standing in now, Rod Carew, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Royals 5 and the Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted to. They're already down a bunch of runs, but what do? You play the same game. Try to manufacture, score runs. Let's try to win this inning. The next inning, chip away at that lead until you get right back in the game.
These Royals, Harold Reynolds entering play. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 0-2 home. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Carlos Beltran stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. One and two now as this catches the outer half. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Wilson ranging back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting third, first baseman, number 14.
Stepping up to the plate, number 14. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the at-bat. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done. Down 5-1.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Caliball is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he misses there. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Royals. Digging in to try it again. Dick Landry. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Landry is retired, and there's 1 away.
Wilson.
Ready for another chance. Willie Wilson. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is taken in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, George Brett.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Brett. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I don't know what was going on with him in the 1st inning. He had a bad 1st inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the 2nd. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he...
Oh, just a sec. What a play. He's up with it. The throw. Hats off to that one. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Coming to the plate now, number 8. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 8.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wilson on the move. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the 1st pitch of the inning.
Now in the box, Joe Mauer. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Fastball in there for a called strike. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Wilson racing back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning. But he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Nails Allen is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way. Number 2 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. A man on third with 2 down. Softly hit here to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Royals 5 and the Twins 2. Now at the plate, Bo Jackson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Fielder, Bo Jackson.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Full count. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Once again a 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Eric Hosmer. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Hal McRae.
Striding in once again, Hal McRae. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. That's a ball. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. KC down in order. And it remains 5-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tony Olivo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Olivo.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Carlos Beltran.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Now the pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Slow grounder to first. He's got to hurry, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 14.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 14. He hit a sac fly earlier. Shoots this one over to first. On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Royals 5. Now batting, number 26
for the Royals,
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 26.
First offering on its way. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Ready with the 2-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Allen is there for it. 1 down. At the plate, Rod Carew. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carew.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Runner going a second time. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Up next for the Royals, shortstop.
Ready once again, Dick Landry. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Allen is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. They're still out in front, 5-2. Ready now, Harmon Killebrew. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, number 8. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might been foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count. Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Popped high in the air. Landry is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Torin Hunter.
So digging in now, Torin Hunter. Here comes the first pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Comes set, and the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Fouled back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail 5-2. Digging in once again, Willie Wilson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. The stuff just hasn't been
number
there.
5, George Brett.
Standing in, George Brett. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Bo Jackson.
Now at the plate, Bo Jackson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. but it gets foul.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Now a ball that's reached for and flared out to no man's land behind first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he didn't square that one up, but you couldn't have thrown it any better. Off the end of the bat, and Dork's in for a hit. Oh, you gotta love it.
Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Hit slowly back to the mound. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Royals leave 1, and it remains 5-2. Stepping into the box, Nails Allen. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Nails Allen.
In there, and it's 0-1. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Number 2 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Soft liner to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The right fielder, number 6, Tony Olivo.
Ready for another shot now. Tony Olivo, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Up top, it's 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Down the first baseline. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Well, they haven't done much today. This is the biggest rally they've had so far. That single moves them now to first and third, and they got a chance to do some damage. They got to take advantage of this opportunity.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Number 34 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 34.
Standing in now, Carlos Beltran, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to battle, put the ball in play, and he gets a bonus when you drive in the run as well. So I love that at bat.
In now, number 14. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Now to the plate, Harmon Killebrew, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here. And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
At the plate, number 8. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Number 12 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 12.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
hit on the ground out to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. KC leads this one 5-4. Al Worthing takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 15.
Digging in to try it again, Hal McRae. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Leading off for the Royals, right fielder, Hal McRae.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
First offering on its way. Number 26 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Royals.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping in now, Salvador Perez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
That ball's inside and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plans to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Ready for another shot now. Rod Carew comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
2. Shortstop, Dick Landry.
Into the box, Dick Landry, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hunter coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only 1 gone. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Standing in now, Willie Wilson. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Third baseman, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Brett, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And there's the fourth wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Digging in and looking for more, Bo Jackson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. 2 runs have scored. The relay throw. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. Now 3 runs are in.
Well, guys, there's an old saying about playing with matches. Certainly put himself in a tough spot with the bases loaded there.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not only playing with matches, he's lighting fires. Lack of control, serving up base hits, and just grooving one here. Really looks out of sorts right now.
Eric Hosmer will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
1-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Men on third with 2 down. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Ready for another chance? Joe Mauer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Wilson. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Minnesota, left fielder.
Striding in once again, Torrin Hunter. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter,
standing in, nails Allen. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order, and that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hal McRae. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Just a tick behind for a strike. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now to the plate, number 26. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On attempt misses. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. No one out with a runner at second. And now the runner's trying for third. Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Beltran moves over. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Ready once again, Rod Carew. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Digging in, Dick Landry.
Dick Landry.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind this one, but he sailed it, and he won't be happy with himself about that throw.
And the runner back. Here's the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
On deck for the Royals, center
into
fielder,
the box, Willie Wilson. Runner goes for third. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Beltran is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Royals 12 and the Twins 4. Digging in once again, number 2, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The shortstop.
First pitch
Number
on its
2.
way. Fouled straight back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Hit hard on the ground to second. Carew takes it in. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 6, Tony Olivo.
At the plate, Tony Olivo, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready now, Carlos Beltran. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Falling for it, Wilson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Pedro Ramos enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit 49. Right where it is.
Pedro Ramos.
Stepping into the box, George Brett, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Third baseman, George Brett.
And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. And there's out number 1.
Now batting.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Now at the plate, Bo Jackson. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And he takes strike 2.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Ready with the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Line, but speared on a hop.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Royals are on top, 12-4. Digging in, number 14. 0 for 2, but with 2 RBIs in this one. And he takes ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now that's popped up. Hosmer is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harmon Killebrew.
Now batting, Harmon Killebrew. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. Line towards center field. Wilson is there. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, number 8, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Now in the box, Hal McRae. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Pitch on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Well, he tried to double up on him. First one, he swung through it, figuring, hey, I'll throw him another one till he hits it. Well, this time he hit it.
In now, number 26, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Scooped up, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Olivo ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Well, that's his third hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Rod Carew.
Stepping in now, Rod Carew popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hunter on the move. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Joe Mauer is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Torrin Hunter is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Standing in, Nails Allen. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there will be a lot of adjustments between now and spring training, so we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Kansas City Royals slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Number 34 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our paid attendance at the Metrodome this afternoon.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball finds us at Target Field in Minneapolis on this fine Wednesday night. It's the home opener of this new season between the Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Minnesota Twins.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score balls in the gap when you have a run at first base. That's what speed, power.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit hard to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
This is the type of batter pitchers hate to face. He's not a guy that's going to swing and miss often. He battles and battles, and he's a tough out, puts the ball in play. Gets a lot of hits. He's a tough at bat.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he's back easily. Into the box now, Rod Carew, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Has a look, now the pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And there he goes towards second on the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And he is in there.
Hey, Matt, I love the fact they hit and ran right there. 0-0 score, tie ball game, but you're putting pressure on the defense. You want to score first. Now they're set up first and third in a situation where they can now take the lead if they finish the inning out properly.
Into the box, George Brett. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit-by-pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Ready now, Bo Jackson. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. From the belt, the pitch sends that one out of play for strike one.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I said, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today. So, guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
He's set, and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
1-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So stepping in, Eric Hosmer. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Well, you love to jump out to an early lead in the first inning. Right there, 2 runs will give you that little bit of cushion to see if the game gets into a good flow for you.
At the plate, number 26, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. KC leads this one 2-0. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big pop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Carlos Beltran comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Brett is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, number 14.
Now at the plate, number 14. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Now to the plate, Salvador Perez, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dick Landry. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. On the ground up the middle, reined in. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Royals have elected to.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter ruled safe.
Stepping in now, Willie Wilson in the dirt here.
0-1's the count.
Runners on first with one down. Runners on the move for second, and this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Rod Carew. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Outside, 3-0 now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. The relay throw, and he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Standing in now, George Brett, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out here and a runner at second. Looped out toward third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Royals. Settling in now, Harmon Killebrew. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Harmon Killebrew.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals.
Batting fifth.
And at first base, Eric Hosmer, I think he's one of the best defenders in all the game at first base. Tremendous range. He's aggressive, too. Not afraid to catch a ball and throw it to second base for that double play. Aggressive first baseman. I like them.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. At the plate, Joe Mauer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Wilson sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Seventh, left fielder, Torin Hunter.
Digging in, Torin Hunter. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 2 out with the man at first. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
0-2. With this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Twins wind up stranding 1. Still down. Digging in to try it again. Bo Jackson 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Bo Jackson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Mauer goes to get it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Now
stepping in and ready for another shot, Hal McRae. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Olivo moving forward. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
So 2 away here in the Kansas City third. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
In now, number 26, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, Olivo. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City, but they lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Nails Allen. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup when you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Another one sent foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting ninth.
So striding forward now, number two. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him. Another 1-2 delivery. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. 2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Tony Olivo.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Olivo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A high fastball is in there. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. They'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. Royals out in front, 3-0. Striding in once again, Salvador Perez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Salvador Perez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
The 0-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, shortstop.
Standing in, Dick Landry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Digging in once again, Willie Wilson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Landry is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive. You've seen them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
Into the box now. Rod Carew. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
The 1-0 delivery. This ball will be chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Beltran moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Ready once again, George Brett. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
From the belt. Kicks and deals. And this is fouled at the plate. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Lays off 2-2 now.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Full count now. 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 8 has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Royals settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Royals 4. And so coming to the plate, Carlos
Leading off the fourth
Beltran
inning,
comes into this
center
at-bat 0
fielder,
for 1 in the ball
Carlos
game.
Beltran.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Into the box, number 14. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes, and that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Armand Caliball.
Stepping in now, Harmon Killebrew, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. The second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Twins retired in short order. They trail here 4-0. Digging in, Bo Jackson. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Bo Jackson.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Not a good 3-0 swing, as he was well behind the fastball there. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul, off to the right, out of play. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Number 31 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Hal McRae will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And there's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Shot toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
3 for 3 on the night. He's feeling good right now. You know, I watched him hit earlier in batting practice. He looked terrific. He just carried that over to the game.
In now, number 26. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and they get the double play.
Hey, doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a drive out to left center field. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The 1-2 pitch. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And he'll just put the tag on him, and he's out trying to steal home. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors. And 1 man left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. At the plate, number 8. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping up to the plate, Joe Mauer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat, and that one stayed up a little high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
Left fielder, Torin Hunter.
Stepping up now, Torin Hunter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Wilson on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Nails Allen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's what I want.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5. Ready for another shot now. Willie Wilson. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Royals, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Rod Carew. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mauer waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Coming to the plate now, George Brett. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hunter moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-0. Striding in once again, number 2. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Tony Olivo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that wasn't a very good pitch to hit, but there's a lot of hits up the middle. Dropped the bat head on it, stayed with it, and just took it back up the box.
Carlos Beltran.
Into the box now, Carlos Beltran, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up. drifting into foul territory on the right side. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 14.
Now at the plate, number 14. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Wilson is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Hal McRae. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Squared that one up just a little late. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. KC down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready for another chance? Harmon Killebrew, 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Taken in by Brett. And he's set down 1 away.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in to try it again. Number 8. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Wilson, well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Mauer. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Hunter.
Into the box, Torrin Hunter, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard
the
now.
Number 1, second baseman, Nails.
Standing
Allen.
in now, Nails Allen, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here it comes, 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Twin strand of pair. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Now at the plate, number 26.
Leading
No
off
hits
for
in
Kansas
3
City,
tries so far. He's struck
hitter,
out once.
Number 26.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Now the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Number 14 is there for it. 1 away.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back,
2,
and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Landry.
In now, Dick Landry. In the dirt here.
0-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt.
Center fielder number 6.
Digging in the switch hitter, Willie
Wilson.
Wilson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Olivo coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Royals into the box. Number 2. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Number 2.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Jackson
The
is
right
there.
fielder, number
1
6.
pitch, 1 out.
Tony Olivo.
Settling in now, Tony Olivo. Changeup called strike 1. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Landry backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for
Coming
Minnesota.
to the plate now,
Center
Carlos
fielder,
Beltran.
Carlos Beltran.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down go the Twins in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back now in the Twin Cities for what remains of this production of baseball on MLB Network. Pedro
please.
Ramos
Now
comes
pitching
on to
for the
pitch
Twins.
now, hoping for better results than the
49,
other arms that they've
Pedro
run out there in this
Ramos.
one. Striding into the box, Rod Carew. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Third baseman, number 5.
Now to the plate, George Brett. He flew out in his last at-bat. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Number 2 is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So striding
Bo
in, Bo Jackson. Into the windup and the pitch. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in now, number 14. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 3, designated
Stepping
hitter,
into the box, Harmon Killebrew. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And a high strike there, 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Landry into shallow left. 2 down.
now batting.
Into the box now, number 8. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Brett Saberhagen earns the win, his second. Bert Blyleven was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Kansas City Royals.